See what I'm doing? I'm fixing myself here while live is happening. Hey, everybody, Donna Sparacco here with your Daily Dose. I was thinking, as I often do, about something I think that was a big wow V8 moment for me a handful of years ago. And so I want to tell you a story. So I love that we live in a time of awareness where we can actually screw up. Hey, Keith, screw up, and we aren't committed to continuing to screw up. I mean, like, we can actually change. Like, we have minds, and we can think about things, and we can read books, and we can talk to people. We can make sure we're surrounded by the right people. We can change as we move forward in life based on understanding what we did in the past that we may want to change. I mean, it's as simple as that. And sometimes our self-talk, we think we are being so honest with ourselves when we say certain things. And I want to give you an example. Hey, DJ, how are you, baby? Great to see you, Deej. Here's an example. All of my life, I viewed myself as a C student. Always. Like, it was a fact. I was a C student. And it sort of hung over me in a lot of ways. And I had a great aha moment. Hey, Donna, great to see you, girlfriend. I hope you're having some good weather. If not, move back to Arizona. But here was like a real pivoting point for me. It was probably about 20 years ago. And I decided I wanted to be I was thinking about becoming a notary. There was I forget what job I was looking for. I was going after some sort of a 1099 contracting position, and it required me to have a notary, and I wanted to be a notary in New York. Well, that required a test, and tests always freaked me out because why? I was a C student. So I confessed this to a friend of mine at the time. I said, I don't really have that kind of brain. Hi, Rex, how are you? Good to see you again. I don't really have that kind of brain. And I'm explaining, I'm arguing, by the way, for my limitation, right? Like, I'm arguing for my limitation. And I said to this, by the way, he was probably 20 at the time. He was probably in college. And I said, I don't really have that kind of brain. I never can retain things. I'm a C student. I don't really, I'm going on and on about how not smart I am. And you know what he said to me? He said, Donna, nobody typically can just read something and retain it. I said, you're kidding. I mean, I thought in high school that all these A students were reading things and retaining it. And here I am reading it over and over and over again and not being able to retain it and getting C's and B's if I'm lucky. And, oh, sure, I got A's. Yeah, in gym, in sewing, those kind of things I was really good at. So he told me, get index cards and you write the question on one side and the answer on the other. And you just keep going over and over and over again. And it just so happened I had a foot operation at the time, so I was laid up for a week. Guess what? I passed that damn thing. Ooh, can I say that on Facebook? I passed that thing first time. How cool is that? Now, it still didn't get me to where I was looking to go. It would be years, good 15 years, when I'm sitting at the table with my wonderful brother, and I said, I always view myself as a C student. Like, this is the thing I was carrying, you guys. This is the thing I was carrying. Can you imagine the stuff you're carrying around, the stories you tell yourself? Think about the stories you tell yourself. And you know what he said to me? He said, well, of course you were a C student. I was like, well, what do you mean I was a C student? He said, Donna, you're an entrepreneur. We can't sit in classrooms. That's not how we roll. Talk about, now there were a lot of things that I've been through to shake that story. That was a real powerful message from my brother, unsolicited. He didn't even realize the impact he had on me. But guess what, you guys? I am smart. I don't gauge myself by the classroom. Oh my goodness. No. That's it. That's your daily dose. I want you to think about the stories you tell yourself, the things you hear yourself say over and over and over again, okay? Because you can change that story. And I'm going to go back to, we don't realize the story we're saying all the time. Matter of fact, we don't even hear it half the time. We're oblivious to the story. But if you catch it, you're ahead of the game. Baby, you just set your dial to joy. You will get there, and you will get there in a big way, and you will understand your brilliance. That's it. That's your Daily Dose of Donna today. I love you. I am so tired. I think I'm going to bed. And we will see you tomorrow, okay, for another Daily Dose of Donna. And please, listen to your self-talk. Try to catch it. If you catch yourself saying the same thing over and over and over again, reach out to somebody who can assist you to move forward. I don't know if it's your minister, your priest, a psychic friend, somebody who has intuitive nature, whatever it is, reach out, because yes, Eileen, you can change your story. Powerful, you guys, powerful. I love you. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for another Daily Dose. Adana.